Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside.
Oh yes, quite. How we doing, fam? It's your boy Papa Swolio, and we're just putting the tip in today, just a little bit. Got a tweet from Tess Holliday a couple days ago, October the 17th, and it states, "Please, everyone, if you are fat, stay fat. If you aren't, please gain a lot of weight because being fat is so much fun. People treat you like shit constantly, judge you unfairly, stare at you, call you names, insult your intelligence, and send you death threats. 10 out of 10 recommend." Now, a lot of people have been sending me this, like, is she being sarcastic? Is she really being self-hateful and self-loathing? Which is the way it sounds. Now, her Twitter feed is very, very negative, and she'll continuously, subtly, kind of like, in like a distant manner, kind of claim that she's not promoting obesity when she is obviously profiting from it. She has been raised up on a pedestal like the poster child for body positivity, for fat acceptance, and she's fine taking the money from it. She's fine taking the modeling contracts and walking down the runway, but now she's going to be really aggressive and take out her aggression and her internal struggle out on everyone else. Now, the comments are pretty savage, and she kind of goes back and forth, but she's she likes to battle on Twitter. You can see she's very confrontational, and I'm not saying she has an easy life. We know she has trouble walking. She shuffles and waddles like she's really, really big. And myself, Alan Roberts, a lot of people have been making content about Tess Holliday because she is quickly moving more and more towards an early demise, and it's not a good look, figuratively speaking, and in my subjective opinion, literally speaking. Okay. So this person below, Paul Saka, says those death threats are coming from your nearly blocked coronary arteries. Ooh, that was savage. And then Tess responds, "Paul, do you also hate butterflies and puppies too?" Way to just completely misdirect the fact that you are obese and you're not healthy, but that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there that being obese kills 300,000 people a year. It's neither here nor there that it shortens your life by 8 to 10 years and can decrease your quality of life for up to 10 to 20 years based on mobility, diabetes, and other issues relating to being obese. And then you keep on going down, and you see a lot of replies of people supporting her and people being against her. People always need something to hate, blah, blah, blah. Well, let's see where this all started. Tess Holliday certainly did not have to send out this tweet. So any response that doesn't agree with her, everyone's going to attack and be like, how can you hate on her? How can you hate on her? Listen to what she said. Whether she's being sarcastic, whether she's being kind of like satirical, that's besides the point. Stay fat if you aren't. Please gain a lot of weight. She's obviously being sarcastic, but it also exposes how much of a cry for help this is. Now, if I say this is a cry for help, everyone's going to run to her defense and be like, oh, you're just being mean. You're just not being supportive of a mom, a model, an author, and an activist. Well, let's look at the facts. Remember, facts over feelings. If you're addressing facts and you're not addressing the feelings, we can get a lot more accomplished. If you're talking about people's feelings, you're never going to get anywhere. You're never going to get anywhere if you're arguing feelings, because feelings can't be argued. You can feel something. You can feel angry at something. You can like a movie or dislike a movie. If you dislike a movie, I can't say, no, you don't. You like the movie. This is great. And you're like, well, I don't fucking think it's great. And that's what that's what happens. People have different opinions. But when you are morbidly obese and she is obviously looking for some type of conflict, you don't post something like that if you're not looking for some kind of friction. And guess what, fam? Drama and friction is what sells YouTube videos, right? Hey, what's going on? Yes, I'm doing this for the views. Are you shocked? Are you surprised? But the message is clear. The message is clear, and the message that I'm sending and many other creators are sending when we go after topics like this, because when you have a big following and you have a big voice, even if it's a small, like in the real world, even if the population of people that cover this type of content, even if it's a very small group of people, they're loud, and the internet allows for small voices to get louder. And all of this type of intersectionality of, I don't know what gender I am, and all these political issues, it goes down, 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 layer after layer after layer. And when you are a person like Tess Holliday and you kind of cover a lot of these different social groups, it's very hard to get to the facts because there's so many feelings and so much, perceived oppression going on. And of course, what can I say? I'm a white male, right? So, I mean, I'm the most privileged person on earth. But guess what? Today's day and age, it's better than it ever has been in the entire history of man fucking kind. So you can say what you want, but now is a great opportunity to get after it, no matter what race, no matter what color, no matter what gender, no matter what sexuality, no matter how obese or not obese. But let's put that aside and let's talk about the facts. If you are obese and morbidly obese, you're more at risk for all these things: diabetes, heart attacks, heart disease, mobility issues, all these skin conditions. There's a lot of stuff that can happen from being morbidly obese. You want to be pushed around in a wheelchair? You want to be 400 or 500 pounds and can't walk when you have children and you need to raise them and you want to be around for them and maybe their children have grandkids? Like, man, like, isn't that reason enough to take care of yourself? Isn't that reason enough to step up and try to help other people not get into the same situation as you? If you are a popular person and you have a huge following and you're by all accounts successful, whether or not you had a hard childhood or a hard life, a lot of people have hard childhoods and hard lives. And that kind of going against the grain can really help people get successful because you're overcoming adversity. Just like lifting and training in the gym, your body overcomes adversity. Your body overcomes that resistance in the gym and grows and adapts and develops. If we are not growing, adapting, and developing, we're not going against the grain, human beings have to create their own challenges. So if you're obese, you have to own that fact and own the fact that you should not want other people to join you. You don't want other people to join you. You need to be more vocal, especially if you have a platform and you are vocal. If you don't want people to get fat, why don't you say that? She never comes out and says that, like, don't be fat, lose weight. It's better if you lose weight. You'll be healthier. You'll feel better. She doesn't say that. She just makes these sarcastic comments that's obviously going to get a lot of conflict because he'll get more retweets. He'll get more likes. He'll get more, discussion. He'll get, guys like me making videos about it. And then people can jump in the comments and cancel you and cancel this. This is what we're dealing with. So if you saw this, what do you think? Drop in the comments down below. And that's just a tip, fam. Thank you so much for watching. Maybe next time I'll give you a little bit extra. Mwah.
Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking.